In this video, I'll be going over the steps involved in sculpting the Minecraft Guardian and the Elder Guardian. I have a free downloadable sheet that you can save or print out. It has the list of colors I used and the amount of pieces for each body part. I will link to that in the description box below. Various colors of polymer clay, sculpting tool of your choice, a blade and a cutter. It doesn't matter what size or shape your cutter is, as long as you use the same one throughout the sculpt, and keep the clay thickness the same every time you roll it out. This will ensure the correct ratio of all body parts. Starting with the spikes, roll out the orange and press out some pieces. Each spike is 1/4 of a piece and we will need 12 spikes in total. Roll out a cylinder and start pressing it into a rectangular prism. The end of the tail is made up of half a piece. Shape it into a triangle, then mark out 3 indents. Keep refining the tail until you are happy. Add a small length of wire into the tail and slightly curve it to one side. Put the orange pieces in the oven to bake. Moving on to the body, roll out the blue clay and press out 12 pieces. Condition the clay and shape it into a cube. Press it onto a flat surface to help achieve this. I am matching the size of the guardian head to the creeper I made earlier. Lightly mark out the eye area, then indent with a sculpting tool. I am putting a needle tool into the back to help hold the sculpt and also to attach the tail into later on. Condition and flatten out a small amount of white clay, then square it up with a blade. Place it into the eye socket and press it flat. Repeat the same steps for the smaller red square in the center of the eye. With a darker blue, I am shaping out the eyelid, cutting the ends off to square them up. Small amount of liquid Sculpey on the back and slightly curve the eyelid. Place into position. Moving back to the pre-baked spikes, using a ball tool to indent a hole and using a small amount of liquid Sculpey to attach. I am doing the 4 bottom spikes first, then marking out the 4 around the top and sides. There is 1 spike in the center of each edge of the cube. Carefully push in the spikes, trying not to squish the clay too much. I'm going to bake him before I squish everything. Now that he is baked and cooled down, I will work on the tail. Using 1.5 pieces, shape each into a separate cube, slightly curve to add some motion to the tail. Small length of wire into the body with some bacon bond, press on the largest cube. Press the tail fin into the smaller cube, then join the entire thing together with another piece of wire. Then they can go into the oven for the final bake. The Elder Guardian was made in almost the same way, so I will go over the few differences now. The Elder Guardian spikes are a 2-toned purple. I cut a small amount off of each half piece and mixed them together to create the transition color. Place that in between the remaining 2 purples and then roll it out flat. Continue to fold in half and roll out again and again until it looks blended. Shape it into a square and cut into quarters. Again, we want 12 spikes in total. I chose Primo Ecru for the body, but it was soft and sticky, which made it so hard to keep square. It also sank and did the splits while in the oven, so now it has a very flat base. I chose more saturated colors than the actual Elder Guardian because I think it looks nicer. They turned out really cute and I'm looking forward to making even more hostile mobs from Minecraft. I think my next video will be another pallet wood build, but I'll be back to the clay pretty soon. I have quite a few random projects in the works, so I'll leave you with a bit of a sneak peek of what is going on behind the scenes. Thanks for watching and I will see you next time.